A very good morning to you on this beautiful Friday morning. It is nice and sunny out there. It was a bit chilly last night, but hopefully the sun will warm everything up and I can do some beading later on in the garden and on the weekend too. So today I have got flat spiral for you. We haven't done flat spiral for quite some time, and I'm going to turn you down and show you because I'll be using these beautiful crystals. They have got like sort of a multicolor on them within the crystal as well, and then they have like an AB finish, which is I think they are really beautiful. They're like very sparkly. The colorways I chosen this time is a little bit different than what I usually choose, but let me turn you down and I can show them to you straight away. So there we go. We got 7 colorways today to choose from, and how I put them together is some of them I kind of sort of picked out certain colors from the crystals, because when you have crystals where they are 2 or 3 colors within the crystals themselves, like this one, you can take into loads of different colors. Let me just zoom in a little bit more. There we go. So I could have sort of put pinkish color with it, a tealish color with it, but overall every single bead has got this sort of bluish grayish veins in them. I'm going to bring this up so you can see it closer. So I think the color is just really lovely. I just love playing with colors. So I'm going to show you how to do this. Very easy technique. We've done it before with miracle beads. Definitely we've done it with I think we've done it with a few different things. Might have done it with pearls or crystals before as well. I really love it. Very easy technique. So we've got 7 colors to choose from. We'll pop you over to the website just in a sec to show you them there as well. Oh, somebody at the door. Roxy, off she goes, just to inquire who's at the door, bless her. But then she only does a couple of barks and then she stops. So I'm gonna pop you over to the website very quickly. There we go. So we have got, by now you know the drill, totallybeads.co.uk, where you need to go. You're gonna click on jewelry making and you're gonna click on video tutorials, and then you're gonna scroll down and we got hundreds of projects over the last couple of years. I'm gonna click on this one because this is today projects, and we have got 7 colorways there. Now Simon has given us an offer for this weekend, which is starting today, and I'm just gonna quickly check the codes so I'll give you the right codes. So £5 off if you spend £30, which is code BH255. £10 off if you spend £50, BH2510, or £25 off if you spend £100 for BH2525 code. I will repeat the codes later on as well, so you can and I'll probably pop it up on the screen as well. But let's get making. I unfortunately can't see any of your chats. I don't know why it's not coming up, so I will be talking through. I'm hoping you're all there and all there and watching me. But let's get started. So then I can't ask you which color to demo with, so I'm gonna have to choose. I could even sort of mix 2 colorways together, because each kit will make you 2 bracelets. So I'm just gonna click on this one and come in here to show you. So it makes 2 bracelets. So you get a whole strand of the crystals, you get a whole strand of the pearls, and a bag of seed beads plus 2 toggle clasps. So if you do get 2 kits, you can mix and match the pearls or the seed beads and with one and another and create sort of unique pieces there. Right, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna go back down and we're gonna start making of these beauties. I can hear the puppies outside. They are really I don't know what they're doing but they're sorting out the packing order, I suppose. I'm gonna do this color. I fancy this color today, so I'm gonna grab the seed beads for that, or shall I do the purple? I fancy the purple as well. It's a very very hard thing to choose. Or yeah, let's do the purple. Maybe how about if I do that and I could put sort of that color pearls on the side? That would look really good as well. But I'm going to do the purple actually. So I'm just going to pop these to the side. So we're going to need everything else. So you're going to need your seed beads, your crystals, and your pearls out right from the beginning. So I'm just going to take these pearls off of the strand. This is so strange that I can't see. I can't see your comments, but never mind. Never mind. And what I'm going to do quickly, I am going to pop in this offer for you in the screen so you can see for this weekend. So £5 off, £30, £10 off, £50, and £25 off, £100. Now I don't really want to mention the C word just yet, the Christmas word, but I am going to, because this is a perfect opportunity to kind of sort of start you know, getting a few bits in your stash for Christmas makes as well. So do have a look and take advantage of the offer. We very rarely do sort of big offers, so do take advantage of it this weekend. The offer is starting today and it's gonna go all weekend. You can have multiple orders with multiple offers, so do have a look at it. Right, I'm just threading my needle. There we go. And I'm going to get started. And I'm going to leave the bobbin on because I can bead the other way if I need to. Let me just close this out. There we go. So I'm going to start with picking up a couple of the crystal beads. And then I'm going to be forming loops over 2 crystal beads as I go along. So every single time what I'm going to be doing is I am going to be picking up 5 seed beads. These are size 11 seed beads, by the way. I'm going to pick up a pearl and another 5 seed beads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to go through from the tail end, from the bobbin end, both of these crystals. I just realized there, I changed the color to the purple and it's kind of sort of matching my nails. Is a very interesting phenomena. Usually people do pick colors what they are wearing, and I was gonna go with the tail, and then I changed my mind to the purple because my nails are purple. Don't know. Very interesting. Right, so I pulled that through. I'm gonna pick up another 5 seed bead, another pearl, and another 5 seed beads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm going to come through these 2 crystals from the tail end again and pull this through. So now I have got a loop on one side and a loop on the other side. If they ended up on the top of each other, just move one loop to the left and one loop to the right. I'm going to bring down another crystal on the top of this, and I'm going to repeat the loops again. So 5 seeds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the pearl and another 5 seed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm gonna go through 2 crystals again, but this time I'm gonna go through one from the previous one and then the new one what I just added. So I'm kind of moving along one crystal, so I'm gonna go through that and pull it tight. Now I'm going to turn this towards the left. It doesn't matter which loop you do, the left or the right one first. I'm going to pick up another 5 seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a pearl, and another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm going to go through those 2 again. I'm just going to pop it down so you can see it. So the next, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pick up another crystal and I'm going to repeat this pattern over and over again until I get my desired length. So I'm going to do 5 seeds. This is so strange that I can't see your comments, but never mind. I can just imagine like what you would be saying, like, oh, I done this before. That looks pretty. I'm gonna turn this to the left and do another loop. It is a really, really easy technique. I love it. I love flat spiral. We done it with 2-hole beads as well, I think, before. And it grows quite quickly as well, especially when you're using larger beads. It goes really, really quickly, but still gives you that sort of intricate design. There is a PDF comes with a kit. I'm picking up my next crystal. I'm gonna take this down, and then I'm gonna do my seed beads and pearls. And the pearl, and another 5 seed beads. I'm gonna take these just a little bit down, and then I'm gonna go through. So every single time when I'm going through the 2 crystals, I wanna make sure one loop is to the left and one loop is to the right. So I'm kind of sort of coming from the middle. So each loop, one and after, are sitting on top of each other. Pull it through. I'm gonna turn this to the left, and then add a loop to the right. Five seeds and the pearl, and another 5 seeds. I'm going to take this down. I'm going to add a few more, and then I'll show you how to add the end on. It's very, very lovely technique, and I love these crystal beads. They are just so sparkly, and having all the different colors in them, they're just really beautiful. Five seeds, pearl, another 5 seeds, and I'm gonna go through the last 2, so the one from the loops before and the one I just added. Oh, come on, it's escaping on me. And pulling it through. And then to complete, I'm gonna add the loop on the other side. I think we even done a double version of this some time ago, and I really enjoyed that one as well. It's such a pretty pattern. And going through, and because you're sort of looping around the beads quite a few times, it's very strong as well, because you're going through those crystals again and again. This would make a beautiful belt or any other sort of decoration as well, not just a bracelet, but would look nice as like a I could imagine like a curtain tie back as well, and all sorts of different things. And this is what I love about sort of jewelry making and working with beads, that you can then apply the same techniques what you use to make jewelry in home decor as well. Come on, there is the hole. And another 5 seeds, and the pearl, and another 5 seeds. So let me just remind you our bank holiday deal. I'm just going to pop that picture back in. There we go. So if you spend £30, you get £5 off with the code BH255. If you spend £50, you get £10 off with the code BH2510. If you spend £100, you get £25 off, which is like 25%. That's like the biggest discount we've like ever done with the code BH2525. So do take advantage of it. Christmas is coming up. I'm gonna say the C word, and you know, just creating and making presents. I really do love. I think there is something in sort of when you give somebody a gift, it's like, you know, you selecting the gift, or like if you buy it in a shop, select it in a gift, and then you have to go out and buy it, and there's so much sort of love and care in it. But I think when you give somebody a gift what you made, it's even more special, because you taken sort of, there is like sort of extra love in it, because you've taken the time to actually make it yourself. And I love it. I love when people make something for me, or if I make something for someone, even if it's like, and it could be anything, it doesn't just have to be jewelry, but I think a handmade gift is always just a little bit more special. So do stock up. Do stock up for the months coming ahead. And then also we have the sort of the nights are drawing in. I was like 8:30 yesterday. It was like sort of was getting a little bit dark. So I think in the summer I tend to not watch any TV at all, because we sort of out and about and doing things. But in the autumn, and then we started to sort of watch a few series on the TV now, because in the autumn, like once it gets dark, you want to be indoors, and it's good for that as well, sort of sitting there and crafting and creating in front of the TV. I love it. Doing little bits of pieces. So yeah, so do stock up. It's a really good offer. We don't often do it, especially the 25% off. So do, I think, I don't even know if you had 25% off before, but do, I think maybe the biggest one we did was like 21%. So do take advantage of it. Right, so I am, as I'm talking, I'm just sort of keep going and adding beads and beads to, I probably got like half a bracelet worth. So I'm just going to go through. And I'm going to add one more crystal. And then I can show you how to do the end. So if you just joined us, we are doing flat spiral, and I'm using 8mm crystal. These are really beautiful beads. They sort of, each crystal has got a bit of a multicolor in them, and the way how they sit, let me just get the right name, I'm just going to bring it up on the website. Crystal Round AB Mix Opaque Aquamarine is one of them. The other one is the purple, what I am working with is called AB Mix Opaque Lilac. So they are an opaque finish, yes, but within the finish as well, the color kind of sort of in some places on the crystals a little bit darker, and other places it's a little bit lighter, and it's just really beautiful to, they're just really beautiful beads to work with. When I seen them about 3-4 weeks ago, I was like, oh, I need to do something with these, definitely. So I kind of sort of, I don't think we had them for very long. I was like, no, nobody, I'm doing this. I'm doing something with these ones, because they're just really, really beautiful. Right, so to add a clasp, I'm just going to go through this, what we want to do. So, and I'm just going to grab my box of little clasps, because I didn't put the clasp here. One second. Grab any toggle clasp. Toggle clasps do come with the kit, so you will have them there. But I'm just going to grab anything out of my stash, just a toggle to show you how to join it up. So once you come to the end, so what you need to be careful or pay attention to, that these last loops can sort of flop around and they will go up and down, so we kind of need to stop them doing that. So what I really want to do is to add the clasp, but then I want to come back and I want to kind of force these last two loops to stay flat. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pick up 5 seeds where I am. I'm going to go through the loop on the clasp, and then I'm going to pick up another 5 seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to come back through the crystal, but I'm only going to come back through one crystal. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to add an extra sort of couple of loops here, where half a loops really, because we can't fit a whole loop. So instead of picking up 5, I'm going to pick up 4 seed beads. Then I'm going to pick up my pearl. I still want the pearl at the end, and another single seed bead. And instead of just sort of going at the end, what I'm going to do, I'm going to come through the very last seed bead in the row before. And what that will do, when I pull this up, that will kind of sort of force sitting, like pushing that loop out. And then I'm going to come back through the crystal itself, and I'm going to repeat this to the other side. So it's 4 seed beads, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 pearl and another single seed bead, and I'm going to go through this last seed bead on the loop on this side, and I'm going to pull this up. Just make sure that's sit. What happened here? Is it twisted? It's twisted over. There we go. So I'm going to make sure that they sit nice and tight. Now I can, from here, I can either go back to the crystal and follow my thread path through, or I quite like to go up in the clasp just to reinforce the clasp even more. Sometimes I go like 2, 3, even 4 times through the clasp, because the clasp is the place where you're going to be tugging and pulling and pushing the bracelet the most. So I do love reinforcing it. And then as I come down, I can even go into this loop here, so kind of sort of connecting with that, and coming down, just following any thread path I created. Once again, I can go in the middle, and actually I'm going to go through the clasp one more time. So that's the 3rd time I'm going through, so it's going to be super strong. Just following my thread path I created before. And finally, if you want to, you don't have to, and I don't think I put that in the instructions, but if it's still kind of sort of flopping, there is one more step you can do, is to go into one of these loops, and I'm just going to come through this one. This is sort of like an extra tip for you, what you can do. And I'm going to come out at the end of the loop, and what I'm going to do, I can add another, I think 3 seed beads would fit in that gap. Yeah, 3 seed beads fit in that gap nicely, and I'm going to just sort of straight go across and go up in the seed beads on the other loop and pull this tight, and that will definitely push it out. But all of these, like how the loops are sitting, are depending on how's your tension. The tighter your tension is, the sort of the straighter they're gonna sit. If your tension is a little bit looser, then just add an extra 3 beads, and there you go. It will force the loops to sit on the side more. And once again, if I want to, I can go around the loop there, and then I can sort of take my thread back and work in. If I run out of thread on one side, what I can do, I can come to this side, turn my beadwork over, and take more thread off the bobbin, and just continue my beadwork this way, as long as I need my desired length to be. So that's it there to the whole bracelet. Really, it's really easy. I'm going to zoom out just a tiny little bit. I'm so sorry, I got no chat coming through, so I think there's some broken link again in the land of Facebook and YouTube. And I'm just going to show you the colors. This one I went with sort of a creamy pearl, picking up the creamy colors. I love this color. I love my blues and greens. This one it's more sort of a tealy color coming through on some of the crystals, so I've chosen a teal pearl and a more of a creamy seed beads to go with it, so it blends in quite nicely. This I love. It's sort of like a pinkish rose goldish a colorway. I really love this one. This again with the teals and the pinks and those blues are coming through are really pretty. Just pull them down a bit. And we got the purple, what we just made or half made, and then this beautiful sort of when you got this minky and browny colors coming through. This one is called grey, which is not really grey, it's more of sort of a browny minky color. I love this one as well. Very nice. You can wear it with, you know, with anything. And when you got like 2 or 3 different colors within sort of the crystals of the bracelet itself, you can always wear with different tops and different clothes. Right, my lovelies, that is for me today. I hope you enjoyed it. Do have a look on the website, and I'm just going to show you this code one more time. If you missed it, we're running a bank holiday deal for everyone on the website. It will end on the 26th of August, so do take advantage of it. You get £5 off if you spend £30 with code BH255. You get £10 off if you spend £50 with code BH2510, and you get £25 off of £100 if you put the code in BH2525. So do take advantage of it. We got all our lovely Christmas mix coming up. Yeah, just sort of creating. The nights are getting darker, more sort of time sitting indoors and doing stuff in the evening. So do take advantage of it and stock up your stash. Everybody have a beautiful weekend. I'll be back next week with a hematite bracelet, which is sort of a doubled modified right angle. We're really beautiful. Again, grows very quickly. Lately I seems to be doing a lot of bracelets, haven't I? But I'm off to the bead club this today. I'm just going to show you we're doing sort of a free form. Which camera shall I show you? A free form brick stitch bracelet. So that's what we'll be working on, and our next week project is going to be building on that in the bead club, and we're going to be doing sort of putting different sizes and different beads together. So I'm going to be heading into that at 12 o'clock. But everybody have a beautiful week.